While Canada slaps a 20% tax on foreign property buyers and New Zealand bans them entirely, Sweden does something shocking. It actively welcomes international buyers with open arms. No restrictions. No extra taxes. No residency requirements. In a world going increasingly protectionist, Sweden's approach seems almost reckless. But there's a deeper psychology at play here that reveals something profound about Swedish society. To understand Sweden's unique stance, we need to look at what everyone else is doing. Vancouver introduced a foreign buyer tax after housing prices skyrocketed. Australia requires foreign investors to buy only new properties. Singapore has cooling measures targeting international speculation. The list goes on. Country after country is building walls around their housing markets. These restrictions stem from a simple fear: local buyers getting priced out by wealthy foreigners. It's happening everywhere. In London, Russian oligarchs buy penthouses as investments. In Auckland, Chinese investors drove prices beyond local reach. The psychological impact is real. People feel like strangers in their own cities. But Sweden sees this differently. Sweden's openness isn't accidental. It's rooted in centuries of history. Unlike feudal societies where land meant power, Sweden developed a more egalitarian relationship with property. The Protestant work ethic emphasized merit over birthright. Land ownership became democratized earlier than most European nations. This created a cultural confidence about foreign investment that persists today. There's a fascinating psychological dimension here. Swedes display what researchers call institutional trust. They believe their systems work. When foreigners buy Swedish property, locals don't panic because they trust their regulations, their market mechanisms, their social safety nets. This isn't naive optimism. It's evidence-based confidence built over generations. The economics tell an interesting story too. Sweden's housing market isn't vulnerable like others because of unique structural factors. Strong tenant rights prevent speculation-driven evictions. Cooperative housing models provide stability. The welfare state ensures housing security doesn't depend solely on market forces. Foreign buyers can't destabilize what's already well protected. Compare this to countries with restrictions. They often lack Sweden's institutional safeguards. In these places, foreign investment becomes the scapegoat for deeper housing problems: inadequate supply, poor planning, weak tenant protections. Sweden addresses these root causes, so foreign buyers become contributors rather than threats. There's also a uniquely Swedish cultural element, lagom, meaning moderation or balance. Swedes don't seek extreme solutions to complex problems. While other nations swing toward harsh restrictions, Sweden maintains measured openness. This reflects a deeper cultural wisdom about managing change without overreaction. The Protestant influence can't be overlooked. Lutheran theology emphasized stewardship over ownership. You manage resources temporarily rather than hoarding them permanently. This created a less possessive attitude toward property. Land isn't just about personal wealth, it's about productive use. Foreign buyers who improve and maintain properties fit this worldview perfectly. Today's results speak volumes. Sweden attracts quality foreign investment while maintaining housing affordability better than many restrictive countries. Foreign buyers often renovate historic properties, contribute to local economies, and integrate into communities. The open approach creates positive cycles rather than resentment. What can other countries learn? Sweden shows that the problem isn't foreign buyers themselves, it's inadequate housing policies. Address supply constraints, strengthen tenant rights, build institutional trust, and foreign investment becomes beneficial rather than threatening. The Swedish model offers a roadmap for confident, open societies. Sweden's welcome mat for foreign property buyers isn't just about economics, it's a reflection of deep cultural values, historical experiences, and institutional strength. While the world builds walls, Sweden builds bridges. In an age of rising nationalism and protectionism, this small Nordic nation reminds us that confidence, not fear, creates better outcomes for everyone. Sometimes, the most radical act is simply staying open.